Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Hivecast or the Diaz Podcast. We'll think about the name later on. So let's just focus on who we are and why we're here. So, my name is Rodrigo Diaz, better known as B-Boy or B-Boy 5v1. Obviously, I am co-host with my brother, Chris Diaz,
What's up?
also known
Yup.
as Clout Nessie. We are blood related type. Anyways,
Half. Yeah, I
yeah,
guess.
half brothers, same father. So going on from there, what was it? What this podcast will be about. So this is a all around podcast. Honestly, we don't plan on staying on just one topic. I could have made it as a Call of Duty channel. Stay tuned for that. We will be making one. We could have made it something about politics, but nope. It's gonna be an all around topic type podcast.
Yeah, just talking, just chill time.
It's a week to week basis. Whatever happens
Mm-hmm.
within a week or a day, we'll obviously talk about it. If something
Yup.
drastic happened throughout our country, we'll probably talk about it. We won't get it too
In
much.
in these times, but yeah, it's
We
gonna be
won't.
often in these times.
Yeah, we won't get into like crazy details about everything, but
Oh yeah, of course not.
gonna try our best to keep it as civilized as we can. Obviously,
Right?
we don't want to be arguing with people about what they believe in, what we believe in. You know,
We
just
accept whoever you are.
yeah, we don't care who you are. Just don't try to make me change my opinions just because you think something else.
Exactly. Or don't be violent about it.
Oh
Just
yeah,
stay calm.
it's just normal chat. We're trying to have a chill, fun time while just talking.
Exactly.
Obviously, if you come into our, like, say we're on YouTube streaming it live right now, if you come into the YouTube chat and you want to say something, then go ahead. I probably might miss it because we're probably too deep into conversation, but I'll try to get to your
Mm.
comment as soon as possible. Also, if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, it
Do
is
it now.
bboy5a1 on YouTube. Just search it up. It'll be the same logo as the Hivecast picture we'll have if we decide to keep that route as a name. But going on from there, why did we decide to do this podcast, Chris?
Well, really, just to talk about stuff like gaming or just what we want to talk about. Just have a chill time and have a conversation.
That is true.
Now it's just us two, but like soon it'll be just like a whole group. I don't know how many people will be in it, but for now it's just us. Just introduction, who we are, and all this.
That is very true. We do plan on probably getting a third person in here.
Hmm.
I was gonna tell him to come in. Ryan, also known as Shays 2019. He is a fellow streamer, friend of ours, my best friend pretty much since high school. We'll try to get him here next episode and we'll interview him and talk about him. And we'll try to keep him in the convo while we're at it. Obviously, I'll try to get as many different people to interview to talk about their life, social life, school, what they do with their life, if they stream as well, if they play video games, if they watch the CDL, which I'm definitely a huge fan of. Obviously, we won't force Chris to talk about that because he doesn't watch that.
Honestly, for gaming, I just don't know much about that at all.
But we're gonna get him to talk today.
Yeah,
Since
of
this is
course.
our first podcast, we have to introduce ourselves as well as we can.
Basically, have to talk. But yeah,
That is true.
for entertainment. Yeah,
That's the whole point to give you guys some A1 content. It's like
that's right.
said no one ever. Anyways, so we'll start with I guess me since I'm the quote unquote first co-host. This, even though it's
You're the
still
creator of this,
yeah, pretty much.
so yeah.
So me, I am a streamer slash I guess, content creator. I don't really post that much stuff on YouTube. I I end up just getting too lazy and just end up working on my stream aesthetics, how it looks, how it sounds. If it's working for me, if a game isn't working for me, I'll probably drop it. Something like Apex Legends. I started I started off on that Apex Legends, Fortnite back in like 2018 when I first bought the PS4. I was playing all that, and then in 2019 I started streaming a little bit, once in a while. I wasn't taking it serious, and around when Corona hit, like a couple months in to quarantine, I was like, you know what, let me give it a try. I see everybody was doing it. So many big streamers: Nick Merckx, Tim the Tatman, Ninja, heck, even Clout Nessie. I wish, I wish he would stream, but it'll probably blow up his computer if he tries using his computer for that.
For me, like for streaming and recording, just yeah, I cannot handle it. Is recording and all that's just too much for my computer.
Yeah, I mean, I got a cheap computer, but it works perfectly. 1080p,
Mhm.
board.
But you have all that equipment, so it's better for you.
Oh
But for
yeah,
me, I don't have any of that.
yeah. I bought a lot of stuff. I invested money. I invested money. I threw about, give or take, less than 1,000. I'll say that, in equipment, in a camera, a
That's
microphone,
what I don't have. Yeah, that's what I don't have.
an XLR mic. I have two keyboards, two mice. Um. Ah yes, Hatake Kitsune. Yes, we will definitely organize that. We will definitely need a special guest. My team owner. We'll get more into that later on in the show. Um. And yeah, I mean, I streaming has been a great fun for me. It's been great showing off my skills, my Call of Duty skills, my single player skills. Think I've only played one game, two games single player. Is Detroit Become Human and Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Never finished Assassin's Creed 2 either on stream. I should have probably done that.
Maybe,
but
yeah.
we'll get onto that soon. One of these days. Right now, we will be starting to focus on our scrim team scrims. Like I said, I am part of an org now. Me and Shays, Cloud Nessie. Like I said, he doesn't play video games like that. If not, I would have forced him to play with me. He'd have been my trio.
I'm not too skilled in games, so I mean, if I was like experienced, then yeah, maybe I'll consider it. But nope, I just can't. I wouldn't even make it. So yeah.
Nah, you could make it. You just gotta get a PS4 that actually runs the games
Oh
and
yeah.
doesn't glitch out half the time.
With how I play now, nah, I can't.
Exactly. Yeah, that's true. Is there an age restriction to coming on the podcast? Yes, there is.
Yeah, you gotta be 4 or older.
4 or older. You heard that?
Exactly.
Nah, there actually is age limit. I
What is it?
suggest
18 plus?
at least being, yeah, 18 plus. I mean, obviously you are the only exception.
Yeah, I'm 25, so I'm exception.
Yeah, he's obviously clearly older than me. I am 22 years
Yeah,
old.
it's obvious. I mean,
Just
you
cause
gotta
he's
think about that twice.
just. Oh dear. Cut that out. No, I'm kidding.
Oh no. Uh,
We have weird comedy. We're sorry for hearing this.
yeah.
I hope this gives you guys a laugh, because we're definitely enjoying ourselves doing this. You know, when I first came up with the idea of doing this, I told myself, "Am I crazy for trying to do this?" I still think I am, honestly. There's so many big podcasters out there, and you got me trying to do this. I said,
I
why
mean,
not?
like,
Let's give it a shot.
they weren't always that big, you know. They always like start from somewhere, then
Oh
they
yeah,
blow up.
everybody starts from
So yeah.
somewhere. We all
Of
gotta
course.
start from somewhere. I started with 0 viewers on Twitch the first time. Actually, I think I got one of my boys to start watching me, and then after that, I just it was all downhill from there. But then, like within like 3 or 4 weeks of streaming on Twitch, I was affiliated. I was like, what?
Yeah, yeah.
How did that happen? It happened so fast. I didn't even feel it. I was like, wow, that is a big moment. Now I am sitting at 252 followers on Twitch, I believe, and give or take like 3 to 5 viewers. Yeah, it's not a lot, but it's more than when I started, 0 or 1. You
But
know,
it's still a pretty good, audience.
yeah, it's good to have somebody to talk to, somebody to
Right.
interact with, somebody to come in and troll me with sound alerts and all that, or have me like take a sip of
Or just put
water.
like bots in your stream.
Oh, I forgot to get water. What I was saying that. Yeah, I have night. No, I don't have a night bot. I have a
Like
stream elements
actual like
bot.
spam bots.
Oh yeah, but there's no point for that. No point
Yeah.
for that. I mean, if you could just ask your family members, like if you ask me to start streaming and what advice I'd give you, just do it, man. Honestly, if you keep doubting yourself, you're just not gonna get anywhere in life. I
Exactly.
I used to doubt myself a lot when I was younger, but I just said, screw it,
You
man.
just go with it.
Just do it. If you don't do it
Right.
now, you're never gonna do it. Like,
And like you don't know like how it could go, so you just try it.
yeah,
You gotta just try
one
it.
overnight you can just explode. Obviously, probably not on Twitch. Twitch has a lot of big streamers on it.
Twitch is harder, but maybe YouTube, I
But
mean, if you might go
on
viral and all that.
YouTube, the way the algorithm works, your video overnight could just skyrocket. You just become
Exactly.
famous out of nowhere. Like you post a random YouTube video and you're just like, wow,
Because like even for me when I was like
famous.
on YouTube, I was doing like YouTube a long time ago. Some videos I posted like will actually get some views, like not too much, like millions, but like maybe thousands, like just a video
Yeah, like
one night.
it's not that hard, honestly. You just gotta do it. Put your mind to it. Like I always
Right.
told myself, if you just put your mind into it and you just decide that you want to do that and nobody's gonna stop you, then you just gotta do it. You gotta do
Yep.
what you gotta do, man. You gotta enjoy it too. You can't just do it and you're not having fun with it.
Like if you feel forced, then yeah, just stop. But if you actually enjoy, then go ahead.
If you feel like there's no place for you to do it, just get that out of your head, man. There's always a spot for you everywhere, man. Always a spot.
Exactly.
It's like, why not try it? Give it a shot. You might get somewhere. Might be bigger than me. You never know.
Right.
It's possible. I'm still small, so it's not like I have a big following. But yeah, I mean, that's a piece of advice I'm giving to you guys for free. You don't gotta
Free
pay for it.
advice. Exactly.
Anyways, going back to the org. Um, I think we're going to be having a meeting this Tuesday, Monday.
What for?
To introduce ourselves for all of us
Oh,
to
okay.
talk.
Like on stream?
No, not on stream. We're just gonna be on Discord call
Oh, okay.
between all of us. Hopefully, I get to meet my future teammates.
Mhm.
I will be competing for the Call of Duty Cold War team for the 4v4s, pretty much. I tend to play either main AR or flex. Honestly, I barely understand the roles myself, so don't worry, Chris, if you don't understand it. I just started learning.
Yeah.
I didn't watch competitive for so long. I recently got into it. Been watching Optic Chicago. This whole Cold War. But I didn't really
You know what I'm about to
watch.
say. You know what I'm about to say.
What are you gonna say?
You said Optic
Oh dear
Chicago, man.
God.
Optic Chirac.
Yes, Monday 9 p.m. Eastern. We will be chatting it up, making new friends, pretty much
Yep.
becoming a family. Because that's the point of having an org. You want to be a family. You don't just want to be, say, you're just
Like
on the
if you're
same team
close,
as
it
them.
me yeah, it's like better teamwork.
Yeah, if you're, say, you're on the same team, but you're not even talking outside of the games, like, what's the
Yeah.
point, man? It's like, obviously, Saturday and Sundays I don't really play because I work. If I do play, it'll be like 7 o'clock. I'd be getting off like at 10, 11. But, that's besides the point. But yeah, it's a good thing. I mean, I've wanted to be part of a gaming team or a competitive team for so long now, ever since I was a kid. I remember watching Black Ops 2 days back when Optic Gaming was a thing, and FaZe, Envy.
That
Um,
was a while with Phase. Oh my god, that was a while.
that those were competitions that I wanted to be a part of for so long. And
Yeah.
obviously, I was 14 at the time. I couldn't even be able to compete because you had to be 18 or older, so it would have been a struggle to get on a team. But now I am, 22 years old, so I'm perfect. I'm in a perfect
Yep.
spot. I'm still young, I guess you could put it. Um, yeah, it's definitely not a job. It's not. That's not the whole point of being on a team. You want to make it a big community where you could all interact, have fun,
Right.
be
But
friends,
like an audience too.
talk about anything. If you guys got problems, work it out within yourself, within that group. You don't want to make it a big issue and expand it to like everybody else. Like, nah, man.
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty much your future brothers and sisters out there. You know.
That's your homeboys right there.
Yeah, like you don't know. Maybe you'd stay there for a long time, or maybe you'll be there for 2 years or 2 months.
Oh, forever.
Yeah, it's like being the CEO like Hex. He's the Optic Gaming CEO.
Like the owner of it.
Yeah, he's been there for so many years since I could
Dang.
remember. And obviously he's tried to keep Scumpy and Formal with him, which now they're finally
Hmm.
back with him and they're finally Optic. But they all
Because
have
they're OG.
they've all had their problems. They broke up, all this.
Mm.
They had a third teammate who they didn't really get along with all last year. They used to trash talk each other so much. Crim6. Apparently, Scumpy was supposed to be his best man and all that, but things happen. People fall out, and that's totally fine.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's how it is.
It's just that their issue is since they're so famous, everybody else got involved and just made the situation even worse, and that's not what you want out of that stuff.
That's true.
Like I said, you always want to keep it low key, keep it within yourselves, try to solve it with yourselves. But yeah, I mean, it's a great
It's
start.
like when you're that big, it's hard to like hide private stuff, but just try your best, I guess. People don't want
Yeah,
to really hear
it's
that kind of
it's
stuff.
it's almost impossible to hide that stuff. They're saying stuff on the streams. They're trash
Yeah,
talking each other on the stream, so it's not easy to like hide it. It's
exactly.
like someone's breaking gentlemen's agreements in a game, and then Scump was like, "Oh, you're dirty and you're breaking GAs. Oh my god!" And he was just laughing it
What's
off.
GA?
A gentleman's agreement.
Oh,
So like say in Call of Duty they got a lot of GAs. They GA'd guns, they GA'd movements, they GA'd automatic tactical sprint, which pretty much you just push your left stick. You don't even have to push down on it. You just lift it up like if you were looking with the camera. You just lift it and you're running. Like they
hmm.
GA'd all of that because it's like OP as hell in the game. So they said nah, we're taking it off. And Crim6 had it on for one of the comp games, and they started blasting him about it.
That was a whole thing. Yup,
It is a GA, so you gotta respect it. It's a gentleman's agreement. If you
exactly.
don't, if you break a GA, then what's the point of having it? If you're just gonna break it.
It's a big deal, so yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Clown Nessie. But
Wasn't me.
definitely not you. But yeah, I mean, obviously, this is what we want for ourselves. Like we wanna grow. This is our first
It'll take a
episode.
while, but I mean, maybe you could like build your fan base up, or all that audience.
I mean, this is going great, man.
Yeah.
I'm actually liking this. Speak of future events that could happen on the podcast and in my career. So, I haven't officially started a career yet. Kind of. I mean, I guess you could call it a business since I am creator of the B-Boy brand. B-Boy 5 in 1, technically.
He's a CEO.
I'm the CEO of my own brand.
Exactly.
Obviously, now as part of an organization, it will be, what are our initials? Hara, if you're still in there, in chat. I'm probably going to put those in my name. But the B-Boy will still be part of my own brand. I'll still be doing my own thing. Obviously, I am part of the competitive team, so when it comes
Right.
time to playing, I'll be playing scrims all the time. I'll be focusing on that more than like say Warzone or single player games, or I mean at least once the season's over. Obviously, we'll go back to that, but once you're on the competitive team, you gotta focus on that and try to create a vibe with the people you're playing with. Like we said earlier, you just can't show up, play the game, and then after that, it's just like you're just not friends. It's like, nah, it don't work like that.
Like you gotta build like trust and just
Yeah, that's just.
have more of that like connection.
Imagine having a team and you just never talk. The
Exactly.
only communications you say, he's all red, he's one shot, and like,
That's nothing.
what is that? That's not what you want. You wanna
Exactly.
build a bond with them. They're your brothers in arms, pretty much at that point.
Yeah.
Respect to the army and navy and marines. But yeah, I mean, that's what I see happening in my future career. We hope to get into like some big competitions and eventually make our way into challengers, and if we get big enough, probably even the CDL itself.
That's like a while from now. I mean,
Keep
at this
our.
point, like, yeah,
I mean, we're still young. All of
exactly.
us are still young. I'm only 22. I still got a couple years in me to play some video games. Once I'm like 35, then you gotta be an adult. I'm like, nah, I'll probably still be streaming, playing video games, and putting content out there. Probably still be doing podcasts with Chris, forcing him to get on. And then he's like, no, I have to tend to my kids. Like, you have kids at 29? What?
I mean, people have kids by then, so I mean, don't be
I
surprised.
mean, if you have kids before me, I should probably reevaluate my life or
Imagine,
something. If you get
imagine.
married before me, I should really reevaluate my life. That
I
that is a
mean,
life.
don't look at it that way, but I mean,
No,
I don't know. That's
obviously,
just the future. But yeah,
if
still,
I don't get married before you, I'm just gonna be like, I tried.
just,
I probably
just give
tried,
up.
but I'm not gonna give up just because. I mean, I still got
Right, right.
5 years before I turn 40. If I'm 35, and I still
It's
find
like by
myself.
40, you have to like have that established already. Like you just have to.
Well, if you believe in that, then yeah. If not, then we're not judging you. We don't, like we said, we accept everybody. If you don't
I mean, yeah, true.
believe in being married at 40 or at any
I mean, but
age,
like society, that's just how society is. Like, I don't care, but like society is tough on
oh
most
yeah,
people.
society will be like, you gotta be married before 40. You gotta have 2 kids,
Right.
a house with a picket fence. Like, nobody,
Like I said, bro, I don't care.
nobody cares about
Yeah,
that. Just do you, man. Enjoy your life. We only die once. We don't live once. We live every day. We only die once. Gotta remember that.
that's true.
People be saying YOLO. Like, I say YOLO too, but I say YOLO just because of saying it. But that's not the way it works. You only die once. And once you're dead, you're dead.
There's no respawn button. Yeah, just yeah, you're gone.
Yeah, once the years go by, there's no rewind button either. Do things.
Exactly.
Don't be on your deathbed regretting to not do anything if you wanted to go out to that restaurant and go out. If you wanted to ask the girl out, man. Come on.
Just do what you want.
Yeah, don't be scared. Don't be B-boy. He's scared.
Is he though?
But that's me. We're not gonna get into
know.
that. That's a topic for a different day. But yeah, this is a lot of off-topic stuff that we're talking about in this
But that's the whole
episode.
point, you know.
But I mean, you can't expect us to keep on one topic. There's so much stuff to talk about.
Right.
Like, obviously, once we get like a guest, we'll try to stay on topic of them as much as we can. And if you guys got questions, you guys can always drop them in the YouTube comment. If I decide to put these on the web or like say Spotify or what else is there? iTunes.
SoundCloud.
I think SoundCloud does have a podcast server. If I decide to put them on that, you guys could always hit us up or come to my Twitter, twitter.com/bboy581, or YouTube. Drop a comment. YouTube has a link to all my socials. You guys could always hit us up with questions, whatever you guys want to hear on the podcast. Obviously, this is a podcast for everyone. We want to keep this as inclusive with everyone as we can.
Right.
I want to hear from you guys. If you guys are enjoying it,
just hop on.
Listen
Give
to
us
it.
feedback.
If you guys want to support us more, support me more technically, since Chris doesn't really have social media.
I don't do like streaming. I mean,
if you want to support me more on YouTube, you could always give me a subscription, drop a like, leave a comment, share it with your friend.
I have YouTube, I just don't post on it, you know?
Share it with your brother, your sister, your mother, your cousin, your dog,
grandma, great-grandma,
the mailman, your door dasher. If you guys...
your Uber driver, all of them, bro.
Yeah,
all of them.
Share it. If you guys are enjoying this, share it with everybody and show some love on YouTube. That way we know that we should keep doing it. Obviously, we're still going to keep doing it. Because we like it. We're enjoying it. Are we enjoying ourselves?
Of course we are.
Yeah, it's fun. I like it. I thought it was gonna be weird, but it's pretty cool. Obviously, we wish we had more people commenting on YouTube, but we don't have the same emotes and all that stuff that we have on Twitch. On Twitch, my live is not crashing like this.
Is YouTube like slower?
No, I think it might be a heavier encoder for it or something.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it didn't crash. It's just like the frames are dropping and all that. But it happens.
Man, it's just YouTube, so yeah. I'm not too surprised.
I mean, YouTube's a great platform. Watch this.
Watch this
podcast just like explode out of nowhere on YouTube. And I just
imagine.
And I just have to keep trying to give out episodes every week now. I mean, I kind of want to do it every week, but I think I'd rather leave it for every 2 weeks, probably.
Every 2 weeks?
Yeah.
All right.
Like 1 week we do one, next week we don't. The week after that one we do another one. And then from there on out, we make time. We text people if they want to be in it. And then we try to think of like questions and see if we have comments on our YouTube and all that.
Give topics, just talk about all these things that you guys give us.
Yeah. It'd be nice to get into a conversation of life or death, aliens, hell, porn, if you guys even want that. I don't know. Something. Yeah, honestly,
we would get banned for that one.
Nah, I mean, I put the YouTube where it's not for kids.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You could put on podcasts. You could curse. I know a lot of podcasts that have curses in them. The Optic podcast, millions of curses. Probably Joe Rogan too.
Oh
One
yeah,
of
of
the
course.
biggest podcasts out there. Definitely has curses. So, I don't know if you guys want us to stream a video game on YouTube. I'll do that too. Why not? I'm used to streaming on Twitch though. It's a bigger platform for me.
How about like actual like real life streaming?
Like IRL.
Yeah, like how some people do it.
Well, that's a possibility too. We just gotta see if people want to see that, because that's not always something
Yeah,
that people want to see all the time.
it's not like too big on Twitch or on YouTube, but
Yeah,
maybe it could be interesting.
Vlogs are different though.
Oh, yeah,
There's
that's different.
vlogs,
But
but
like
that's like
Twitch IRL, that's I don't know. It's not too big.
yeah, I've seen a lot of
It's an idea though, but yeah,
females have been getting harassed while they're doing it though, especially in like
yeah,
Japan or something like that.
it's
I
yeah,
was watching on YouTube, I think, or I don't know where it
it's on
was.
YouTube.
It's something like that, and I saw that they were just getting touched,
Yeah,
physically
that's
touched.
yeah,
They were like stalked. That's just weird, bro. Imagine some random dude just walks up to you, touches you, tries to
I
hug
mean,
you,
that's just like the
and
whole
and
woman experience in this world.
yes,
But yeah,
that's the sad part about being a woman in
what
this
they go
world.
through. Like the bare minimum you can do is just like not do, just not be creepy.
That's just weird. Like, come on, fam. You don't even know this person. You're just touching them.
Exactly.
Like, what the heck? Why would I want to go up to someone that has, first of all, the camera rolling with like probably thousands of
Like
people watching and
they're really catching you
touch
in
her?
4K. Like
Like, what? This ain't the hub.
exactly.
I'm not gonna walk up to her and then ask her for something and then just clap the cheeks right there. Nah,
That's not how it works in real
that's
life.
not how it
You
works.
gotta realize,
If
you
it
gotta realize
if
that.
it did, then
That would be way better.
being married wouldn't there wouldn't be a point to being married, first of all.
That's true, actually. That's true.
So like, what? That's honestly, men are just weird. I'm not gonna exclude us because we are part of the men
Yeah,
species, or what is it, gender?
yeah. The gender. I
But
mean, but even still, a lot of men are just weird
they're
people.
just
You gotta
creeps.
admit that.
A lot of people are just creeps.
Just do the minimum and just not be a creep, not be harassing. Just do your part and be a good human.
Yeah, respect females, bro. We came from a
Exactly.
female. We come out of
You
a
were
female.
carried by one for 9 months, and now you're out here, doing all this. That's just
If I ever
it's
see
awful.
someone do that in my face, we fight.
Yeah.
Like, I may not be big, I may be small, 5'7", 180. I'm still drop kicking you. I don't care. You gotta respect women. Like, obviously, there's some women who bait you into smacking the crap out of them. Don't fall for it.
Yeah, that's
Be the
true.
bigger person. Walk away. If they slap you, walk away. If they attack you, walk away. Cops ain't gonna do nothing. Well, actually, I don't know. I don't know what the ruling is with women beating the crap out of men. They'll probably look at you.
Um,
They'll probably look at you like you're
honest,
some sissy or something.
I feel like yeah, so issue with it, like why didn't you fight back or all that? Like, I mean, even still, that's just like why would you even start like a huge like fight out of it? I don't know.
I mean, it's just be like, oh, you punched her back. Oh, you're under arrest. Come on. Hey, I got punched first.
Yeah,
But I mean, yeah, that's actually a huge topic we could definitely touch on.
but that's just how it is. I mean,
That's just
personally, actually, I don't know. I'm not gonna talk about this. Actually, never mind.
yeah. We'll talk about it on another
Yeah,
different podcast when we get like a cop in here or something. Should we get a cop in here? Well, if I become a future cop, we'll probably try to get a cop in here.
should we?
If I become a
I
future cop.
mean, sure.
If I keep on going in the direction I'm going with my school, criminology. Yes, I do want to be an FBI agent. But if I skyrocket on streaming, podcasting, and just YouTube in general, then there's no point for that, right?
I mean, but like, what if you fall off the like just that's the reality, like
I mean,
if that
I'll probably still
happens,
try and finish my
yeah,
career, my 4 years and all that. But after
yeah,
that,
but still, yeah,
once you have your four
like a
years,
backup,
that could honestly push you back in it. And if after the 4 years, I could just apply to NYPD easily if I fall off.
right?
And then
For the military,
and then 2 years with that, I could just apply to FBI, and that's pretty much it.
yeah.
I'm pretty much set for the rest of my life there. But yeah, I guess we are almost done with this podcast.
Honestly, like right now, like I'm 16, so I don't really have like plans yet for like a career or whatever. I want to decide for sure. Like it's just like time's running out. Like I'm about to be an adult. I'm about to be 18 in 2 years. Like I gotta think quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. Actually, we haven't even talked about what you want to do in the future and all that.
Honestly, I'm really not sure. I just don't have an idea yet.
You don't have an
I
idea.
want to keep looking, but yeah.
I mean, you still got time. Even if you go to college, you're still pretty young. Like
Oh yeah, of
you
course.
could just go to like community college and do liberal arts or something. Liberal arts is honestly like you just pick whatever you want after that. Like
What's cool?
they'll give you like they'll give you a degree that
Mm,
you can literally use it almost anywhere. I mean, it's obviously not like a specific degree where you could just walk in and be like, "Yeah, I have my degree. Yeah, that's liberal arts, sir. We don't accept that." Like, crap.
yeah.
It's not everywhere, but like it's still something to have under your belt or something.
But still, yeah.
So
You have that on your record, on your
that's
name, so it's
that's
good.
that's a
The
suggestion.
advantage.
That's a suggestion for you. That's what I'm trying to
Yeah.
tell you. Like
I mean,
obviously
there's still time, but
you're
yeah,
still really young.
yeah.
You have your whole life ahead of you. You're 6 years younger than I am, right? You're 16. I am 22, turning 23 this year. Oh, great.
So yeah, that's 6 years difference.
I'm getting old. We're getting old. We don't get any younger than this. But I guess that's the point of being alive on this planet or in this life. Grow.
How do make the most out of your life? Like, just go with what you wanna, what you feel like doing, and just see how that gets you.
Just go with the flow.
Exactly.
Go with the flow. If you want to change how you
Like
live,
also, like, just like do your own thing. Like, don't follow crowds. Don't follow anyone. Just you do your own thing. And like, if your parents like force you to do something, like just get out of that whole like bubble. Like, do your own thing. Follow your own dreams, passion, and just go your own path.
exactly. I remember my mom used to tell me that she wanted me to be a doctor or like a lawyer. I mean, I'm still on the path. I could still become a lawyer if I wanted to, but
Mhm.
that's not really the.
Honestly,
It's not really what I want.
yeah, like mine don't force me like to. They never like said like, oh, be a doctor, like be a lawyer, whatever. Like they don't like put that on me. They have me like choose what I want, but I even still I don't know what I want.
Yeah, well, I mean, it happens to all of us. We don't always
Yeah.
have our life figured out. Like, there's people that already have like a 30-year plan where if it doesn't go the way they planned it, they
Then there's
just
no.
there's like no future for them, and then they just become depressed bums and
They
try
just
to
give up.
kill themselves or something. Like killing yourself,
Yeah.
that's just the beyond something that's just crazy.
Mhm.
But I mean, I guess I understand, but let's try to avoid that with with you guys. All right,
Yeah, of
don't kill
course.
yourself. If you want to talk about something, just hit Chris up. He'll give you great advice.
They just hit me up.
Yeah.
Um,
If he doesn't give you great advice, then you just come to me. I'll try to do my best to talk with you. But yeah, I mean, just just, just decide on what you want to do, man.
I mean, like even still, like honestly, I'm just say this in our society that we live in, people can't really pursue what they want to do. Like maybe some people do can. That's like it's like a handful of people. Like people want to do what they want and pursue like their dreams, but they're limited to what the authority tells them to do.
Yeah,
That makes
that's
sense.
true.
It's like what I stand against. But we're not gonna get into that.
Yeah, that's these are a lot of big topics, but
A lot of yeah,
we don't
but
wanna really
still,
get
we
into
want to
that.
keep it peaceful.
Oh my God, I'm balding. You guys see
I
that?
still have
You guys see
still have
that?
thick hair, man.
Holy crap! I'm getting bald. Holy Jesus!
Hey, I don't gotta worry about that because I have a thick, full head of hair, so I'm good. I mean, at least for now. Hopefully, it
I'm
stays like that.
balding, bro. This is gonna be all over YouTube. Everybody's gonna see that I'm balding. I mean, at least I'm being honest with you. I am getting.
Isn't balding like from your mom's side? Like, I mean, like in general, like not just you, but like in general, like isn't that like
Yeah,
from your mother's
I
side?
think so.
I'm screwed. I'm screwed. I'm gonna be real with you.
In a couple years, we're gonna see Chris without hair. Straight
Just
coconut.
like a full on, just like what's it called? The little milk dud thing. I'll just be real.
Straight up coconut. Oh my God, it's gonna be funny.
Hershey's Kiss.
Well, we'll try to get him on camera if that ever happens.
Yeah,
And we'll try to force him to come to New York soon too.
maybe. Yeah,
And we'll have him on stream playing video games. He'll be the new B-boy until I decide to kick him off.
he'll retire for like a day and I'll take his spot.
uh, just, just not in competitive, please.
Oh yeah, of course.
Because you'll probably piss off all my teammates. Like, what happened? You're doing so good. My brother,
Get you kicked out.
my brother decided to play for me today. What? You're getting dropped. We're picking up this other kid. Like, he's probably better than me, anyways. uh, damn. There's been a lot of roster changes for Call of Duty too, man. But that's something I'll get on in with Ryan. Oh yeah, we're supposed to be having a podcast on Mondays after like CDL games, and talk about COD.
When will that be? Like next Monday?
I don't know about this Monday. Probably the next one.
Okay.
We're honest. Honestly, we're probably gonna talk more about Chicago, Chirac,
Chicago.
Chicago.
Chicago. Alright, hold up.
Okay.
Current crime statistic for Chicago is
Oh man.
nah.
Don't do
We
that.
ain't gonna talk about that.
Not here. But I mean, technically, they're not from Chicago. They're in Texas.
How does that make sense then?
Well, the thing is, since they're not actually playing competitive on LAN, where they go to like one spot and they all play in that spot, and now they're playing all how does that? He'll be pissed if you play for me. And
Oh,
if you play for me and I screw us over in a game. But get it back to it. Yeah, they play on Wi-Fi now. But the thing is, since all the servers are in Texas, they get zero ping,
okay.
or at least they try to give them zero ping as much as they can.
Yeah.
It's trying to have a fair host, so nobody has a better advantage. Say someone has 30 ping, like someone from here, from where I'm at, Northeast NA servers, and I say I have a 30 ping and somebody else has a 0 ping. They could literally like shoulder me and I'll shoulder at the same time. Like that means pretty much peek in a corner. We could both peek the
Yeah.
corner, but he'll probably see me first because he's on 0 ping and he'll be able to kill me. So that's the disadvantage that you have on having a higher ping. You want a lower ping.
You want the best one.
Yes, which is pretty
That's
much
the thing.
0.
Yeah.
You definitely want that 0 ping, which is why a lot of the teams have moved to Texas. They've all been living in LA, you know that, but a lot of team members have tried to move to Texas just to get.
Honestly, like why move to LA? Like it's so crowded. Like, why is it like such a big attraction to people?
I don't even know, to be honest. I've never been to LA, so I can't really tell
It's
you
like
about that.
from what I've seen, it's just I don't know if you were from here is like from LA. I'm gonna just say this. It's really not like it looks cool, but like just the whole like I don't know how to say it.
It's like
Like I don't
it's
know,
like
just
New York.
like attract me. Like New York, of course, that's like where I'm from, but like LA, not really for me. I don't know.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's almost the same thing because New York is crowded as heck. If you go to it, well, obviously not now, but before quarantine, if you went to the city, oh my
Oh yeah, of course.
God, you would get pushed around like a rag doll. Woo! There's like millions of people in the city alone.
Just one area, yeah. This is
Yeah,
crowded.
like when I used to go to school, I couldn't. I had to. I either had to leave half an hour earlier than I should to get there in
Mm.
time, just to push through the crowds because it's crazy. And then the school itself is packed as heck too. So going from, well, at least it's not like high school where you got like a class in 3 minutes. Like, no, it doesn't work like that. It's like
Yeah.
I'd be having like 3 hour breaks or like an hour break or something. Or if I have a back to back class, it's like 10 minutes of like going from one class to the other. Because sometimes you could have a class in like the 10th floor, but then you have the next class in like the basement or
Y'all got
something.
10 floors?
Yeah,
For real?
but it's not like huge 10 floors.
Bro, the limit here is like 4 floors. Because my school is 4 floors.
Yeah, but
It's like
remember it's a high
a 3 minute
school,
break.
so it's a lot longer. Like you guys have elongated halls. Ours is more like that's the new side.
Mm.
That's the new side of the John Jay building.
Oh, okay.
So it's a lot smaller, I guess you can say. It's at least like 15 to 20 classes, I guess, on each floor, maybe less. But then there's the other building, which is on like it's like 2 blocks down from the main school.
Yeah.
So there's like two different buildings where you can have classes in. So that's why they give you 10 to 15 minutes within that class to get there. If you have like 3 classes in a row.
For us is like maybe a 3 minute break between classes, like for transition. That's really all we get.
Yeah. I mean it works though, so
Yeah.
it's totally fine.
And honestly, like, it sucks because I had my high school experience cut so short. Like, honestly,
Mm.
next year I'm gonna be a senior. I definitely want to go back. I don't even care. I want to go back and experience that, being in class and it's my last year being like with friends. You know that? You know what I mean?
That's true. I had a crazy experience as a senior.
Because like, yeah, it's a pandemic, but like, still, I want to experience my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, if we get Shays in here, we'll get into what our experience was in senior year. I mean, you already know my experience, but for the podcast, of course, I want to get both
Mm.
of our sides, which it was honestly, yeah, you definitely want to go back. Like if it was up to me, I would just go back for the stupid crap I did. I wouldn't go back for the classes. I never paid
Oh yeah, of
attention.
course.
I had a 81 GPA, and I still got to college perfectly fine. I only paid
81 GPA. Like, how does that work for you?
81 GPA is pretty much like my grade overall out of 100 throughout all 4 years,
Oh, okay, okay.
or actually 3 years. The fourth one doesn't really count anymore. So
Honestly, like,
that's pretty much like a
yeah,
2 point or yeah, like a 2.9, almost a 3. Obviously, the GPAs between college and high school are completely different. So say
yeah.
like the 100 would probably be a 4, but like a 90 would be like a 3 or 3.5, something like that. Like it works very weird, and it's a topic I never learned. I don't plan on learning it because I care less. have like
it doesn't really
I
matter.
have
I
like a
mean,
2.7
at least,
GPA,
yeah,
so it's not that high, but it's also not very low. It's also not a 2, so it's not like I have a 50. So I'm
yeah,
perfectly I'm threading the needle. I'm walking on soft ice.
yeah. We're trying. So yeah,
You know, like I said, if I skyrocket out of nowhere with YouTube or Twitch, then hey, I gotta do what I
maybe,
gotta
yeah,
do. They gotta do what they gotta do.
exactly.
You know, that's what's like. That's what life's all about: experience and learning.
And you learn from experience.
Exactly. You make mistakes.
Like if it's good or bad, you just learn from it.
Making mistakes is the whole point of living life. If you don't make mistakes, there's something wrong with you. You're just
Like
perfect.
how will you learn?
You're just perfect, and you should just, if you believe in God, just go to heaven. We're gonna ruin you here. I'm sorry to say
Hmm.
that, but we're gonna ruin. If you're perfect, just leave this planet, please. If you're not perfect, hell, welcome to
We
planet
welcome you.
Earth.
Yeah,
We all make mistakes. We all learn from these mistakes. If you repeat the mistake, then you learn a second time. If you get mistaken a third time, you just there's something wrong with you. You need help. Probably talk to a psychiatrist about that. I don't know what's wrong with you from there.
yep.
I'm not gonna divulge into that topic, but yeah. But I think we covered a lot of stuff. What do you think? Is there anything we missed?
Let me check. Hold
Is
on.
there anything you want to talk about besides all of this?
Honestly, not really. I don't have anything in mind.
Oh, we dived deep into our past. Not really. That's not the point. This is an intro podcast. We gave you a little snippet more of what we wanted to, but I guess that's the point. Obviously, these pod this first episode shouldn't be too long or too short. I think
It's
this
been an
should
hour
be
though, I think.
good. Has it? I think I've been streaming for an hour.
Maybe. Hold
I
on.
don't think it's been an hour though, entirely.
Yeah, it's been more than an hour actually.
Oh, it's been more than an hour. Oh,
Yeah, an hour and 16 minutes.
well, there we go. I'm going with we should
Oh,
probably end it
I just
here.
smashed my phone on my desk. How did it not crack?
Is your desk made of metal?
Oh, it's wooden.
Ah, you're fine.
Okay.
Yeah, you should be fine. All right, so I guess this will be concluding our podcast.
That's it for today.
I will be talking to you guys in 2 weeks, probably, give or take. I hope you guys had a good time as we did. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, if you did, you can follow me in my social media, which I'll try to tag in podcast there if I can. If not, then you guys can come to YouTube. Like I said, youtube.com/bboy581. You can find me there. I am also a streamer. I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 6 p.m. Obviously, today is an exception. So probably
It's
every
Friday.
other Friday then, since I'm gonna be podcasting. I mean, we'll try to get the podcast in early, but if we can't, then this will be the time we'll be doing them. I hope you guys had a good time. Hope you guys enjoyed listening to us talk.
Yeah, just have a great day. Have a good night. It's 8 p.m. here on the East Coast, so
Yeah,
have a good night.
have a great day. Have a great night wherever you're from.
And
I hope you guys have a good weekend.
just stay safe, keep it easy, and
Thanks for
have a good day.
listening to us.